1600 Megazone to steady. They're off and they're racing. A reasonably even line away with Megazone and RWWA. Zafira all jumping well with Gold Friars. Coming around them now deeper on the track is Mountain Ash. In behind them Tallangatta. Starry Heights drops out second from last and 3 lengths to the stayer, who's behind them Chuck-a-Luck, with 3 across the track as they work into the back straight. RWWA, Mountain Ash, and the first to grab hold was Zafira's rider Pat Carberry, who was able to drop her in behind RWWA, and a Mountain Ash is inclined to race fiercely, and this has resulted in the speed going right on. Megazone fourth, a length and a half Tallangatta. Starry Heights is further back on the outside of Gold Friars, and a clear cut last is Chuck-a-Luck. RWWA is being certainly pressured here in front by Mountain Ash as they go to the top of the track. 800 from home, RWWA, a half to 3/4 Mountain Ash, 3 lengths Zafira. This mare's had a great run on the outside of Megazone, 1.5 away then in the clear Tallangatta. Starry Heights 6 or 7 lengths from these leaders, 600 from home, and now being heeled along by Pike. Gold Friars is next, it's off the steel, and last of all is Chuck-a-Luck as Mountain Ash continues to test RWWA. On the point of the home corner now, Mountain Ash races to the lead from RWWA. 2 lengths Megazone, Zafira saved up for 1 run. Tallangatta coming down the outside. Starry Heights, RWWA fights back. Mountain Ash's run has come to an abrupt halt. Megazone gets off the fence. RWWA, Megazone, Starry Heights coming down the outside in front of Tallangatta. It's Starry Heights going up, reaching the lead from Tallangatta. Pike draws the persuader. Starry Heights, Tallangatta. They'll go to it. Starry Heights. Starry Heights has won it again. Starry Heights has got there and makes it 4 straight from Tallangatta. RWWA was brave. It really copped a lot of pressure in running. Chuck-a-Luck has run on very well from last. The stayer with Megazone. Gold Friars Zafira hasn't fired whatsoever, and she only beat 1 to the line, and that is Mountain Ash, who was gassed after really putting it to the pacemaker RWWA for most of the way. Number 4, Starry Heights, will be the winner. Willie Pike over 7, Tallangatta, Peter Nucky and 1, RWWA, Chris Parnham, Chuck-a-Luck fourth. The interim numbers following the 6th here at Belmont Park are 4, 7, 1 and 8. Starry Heights back there as he has been conceding a head start, but gee, the pressure was right on. Mountain Ash served it right up to RWWA, and they ensured that this was going to be a race where backmarkers were going to come right into it, and Starry Heights did exactly that. The star turned gelding to make it 4 in a line for Grant and Alana Williams, with Willie Pike on board on each occasion. 4 gets it, wins it by a neck over a game Tallangatta, and equally brave RWWA under the 59 to absorb that level of pressure was third home in 1:39.65. The track, of course, a soft 6 after the 5th event today. 35.98 the sectional, and a neck a length and a half the margin. So Starry Heights continues this wonderful purple patch of form for Williams breeding, along with Madames Greenwood, Wilson, Elsis, Bernard, Holland, Davidson, also Martin and Sedgwick, Thornlow, Kemp, Rodney, that is, PJ Richards, Neil Pinner, Tony Bahagia, the Younger family, G. Ralston, Tim McLernan, Chris Chalwell, and just keeps racking them up. Willie Pike with the double. 7, Tallangatta. Second home by Americane out of Cracking Melody. Chris Willis, Peter Nucky, and Allay by Danehill Express out of Wattahussy, ridden by Chris Parnham for Michael Lane. And Chuck-a-Luck, the stayer, brought into the race with that furious top-end speed and finished off the race well at the end of the mile at its first up run here in the campaign. Race 7's the Key Clean Handicap over 1200. Number 2, Saloon Bar, is the scratching from the next, where they'll go at 350. Let's head down now to the yard as a mud-spattered wizard Willie Pike comes back aboard Starry Heights after yet another victory, and being led back in by the man who during the week turned 70 years young, the great man Rodney Kemp, who's a part owner of Starry Heights. Let's go down now and catch up with Lockie, who's in the yard.
Death Taxes and Rodney Kemp leading in Starry Heights after a win. That's 4 in a line now, Grant. You must have been really happy with the run he was having throughout today.
Yes, thanks, Jimmy. I was. Yeah, it was. The pace was on. That was probably one of the things we were worried about, you know, if they got away with too much up front. But he's done a super job this time in. We'll give him a little break now. I think he's probably done enough for the prep. send him out on a high note, and then hopefully he can come back and repay us again.
For a horse that's won 4 on a line, he's still relatively lowly rated. Does he go to the Carnival now, or does he perhaps just wait a little bit longer and attack those races early next year?
Yeah, just to take those races next year. He's probably still 6 months away. I think we've still got enough in him to bring him back and win a few races and enjoy it, and then just have a look at something early next year maybe. Yeah, we'll just sort of play it by ear. But main thing is he goes and has a break.
He's been really effective over the mile the last 4 starts. Now, Lance is the boss that actually knows what she's doing. What's she say about his pet trip moving forward?
Look, I think we can actually probably stretch him out, which is something we can probably worry about next prep. These races have really panned out good for him. Every sort of fortnight or 3 weeks has been a mile. So when they're winning him, it's hard to sort of change anything. But, it's an option that we'll probably think about going forward later.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. A word on Berberay and Rock'n'Ori in the next couple of races?
Yeah, looking forward to Berberay. He always sort of runs a good race. He was a bit unlucky last prep. We were sort of stuffing him around with blinkers on, blinkers off, going backwards and forwards in trips. So we give him a couple of weeks off. He freshened up really good, and he's sharp in his work. So you're looking forward to what he does. The track will suit him. And Rock'n'Ori, just hope like there's lots of speed, and then we can run it on strong at the end.
Well done on the win.
Thanks, mate.
There's Grant Williams after the win of Starry Heights, and William Pike is now catching up with Scotty Embry.
He certainly is. This horse is marching his way through the grades, Willie, today. It looked like the pace was on, and it suits a horse like him. He's really starting to hit his straps.
It did suit him, but at the same time, it was hard work for him because you have to chase with a decent weight. So definitely take speed if it's there, but I do think it still made him work hard for it.
Is he the kind of horse that after a spell could furnish into a nicer type than just a ratings horse?
Yeah, look, you don't fluke winning 4 in a row, especially now he's at 58.5, and it's never easy when you get into that range. So